So we are going to make the footwear you are seeing on your screen right now, and we are going to start with the pattern. So I have masked the last, and then the next thing is to draw our center line, and then we proceed. So you see this line running from this side of the last through the top of the toe cap. You see the line? So that's the line we are going to start drawing from this side. We take that line down to the feather edge, and then after that we are going to take a measurement from here to somewhere here, 1 inch. So we take a measurement of 1 inch, and then from that 1 inch, remember from here to here is 3-inch measurement. You see the line here, the line is somewhere here. So we're going to start the drawing from the back here at that 3-inch measurement. Then we take it to that 1-inch measurement at the center line. So once we have connected the two measurements, we are done with the diagram. So you see what we have. The next thing is to cut it out and then develop it. So after cutting it out, peel it from the last. Make sure you must have drawn a straight line on your cardboard paper, and then align the center line to the straight line on the cardboard paper. You see the line here. So you align the center line with the line on the cardboard paper, and then carefully paste the pattern on the cardboard paper. Make sure to avoid too much crease so that the shape will not be altered. So after doing that, we make some adjustments if necessary, and after that we add our lasting allowance. I'm going to be adding 1.5 inch as the lasting allowance. 1.5 inch, that is what I'm going to be adding throughout the feather edge as the lasting allowance. So now bring down this line to the lasting allowance, and also this one. So with that we are done. Now fold it from that center line, that's the cardboard paper. Fold it from that straight line, fold it into two, and then use your staple to hold it in place. After that, cut the pattern into shape. So after cutting the pattern into shape, remove the staple pins, and then we have our complete pattern. So we are going to proceed. You see how it looks on the last. So let's proceed to the next step. This is Marco 6mm. That is going to be our insoles. and this is already made sole size 40. That is what we are going to be using to mark out the shape of our insoles and the shape of the soles. So after marking out the shapes, we are going to cut them into shape. So I'm going to mark the facing. So, and then after that, I'm going to smooth the edge of the insoles. You can use your bench grinder for this. And also, if you don't have this tool, I'm going to show you how to use your sandpaper and your brush. You see it? You see, put your sandpaper, fold it around your brush, and then use it to smooth the edges of the insoles. It will help the neat appearance after folding. So after smoothing the edge of the insoles, gum them to the leather and prepare them for folding. After gumming the insoles to the leather for folding, you apply gum at the back of the insoles. Once the gum have activated, cut off the excess leather. And after that, you carefully fold the insoles. So after that, cut off the crease at the back of the insoles. And then you stitch it round, so you see it. So you stitch round the insoles. Let's proceed. Use the same already made soles to mark out the shape of your sole from Nora 4 millimeters. Nora 4 millimeters. That is what we are going to use as the main soles. So once you have marked them out, you cut them into shape. After cutting them into shape, you attach your heels. And then you cut off the excess material. So after that, the next thing is to smooth the edges of the soles, which I have done. So the soles are ready now. So let's mark out our patterns. We forgot to add the pattern facing, and here is it. So here is the mark for the pattern facing. So I have to note that. Here is it here. So After marking, we turn the pattern the other way to mark out for the other side of the foot. So after marking out the patterns, we cut them into shape. Then this is our upper. This is the leather for the upper. We are using the same leather we used in folding the insoles for the upper. So now we are going to gum the pattern which we have cut into shape on this leather. So watch closely to see where I'm going to apply my gum. I'm going to apply gum on the edges. So just watch, because we are going to trim the edges. Then once the gum have activated, watch to see how I'm going to cut this leather now. I'm going to leave allowance, you see it. I'm going to leave allowance on the edges, which we are going to fold in to trim the edges. So you see the allowances I left, you see it. So I'm going to fold them in now. So watch closely to see how I'm able to do that. So the same leather is what we are going to be using as our landing. So now we gum the upper to the landing and we stitch. So I'm done stitching the upper. The next thing is to cut off the excess landing. So after that, you last the pattern. After lasting the pattern, you couple the footwear. So this is what we have arrived at. If you have any question, feel free to drop them in the comment section. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updates, because more videos are still coming on the way. So follow the same process and steps and you will get the same result. Try it out. It is a very simple pattern. So see you in my next video and have a nice day.